I'm Josh Carter and I'm here in Kent, the Garden of England in the village of Aldington. Here, like in many other rural communities, the way of life is under threat from proposed housing developments. Just 2 miles down the road, there are plans for 12,000 new homes, some of which will be 6 stories high. And right here in the centre of the village, in this field, plans for 80 houses. I'm here to see how this affects local residents.
We're Nick and Florence, and we've moved to Aldington about 5 months ago. And we moved to the village because we wanted that rural feel, that sense of being in and amongst the green fields.
Ashford itself is, well, generations of planners have managed to turn it into a bit of a monstrosity, but what maintains this area is the nature of the villages that surround Ashford. So that was the thing that really drew us to this area.
I mean, I know all my neighbours, I know a lot of people in the village. I can go into the shop and I can go into the pub and I know that they will help me, they know me personally, and I don't want to lose that. I think the bigger you get, the more challenging it can actually become, more lonely rather than more sort of community spirited.
In the 2 years I've returned here, the abattoir developments happened, I think with 15 houses, Wimpy developments happened, and also now Cooper's Field, all of which are within a few hundred yards of where I live.
Within 2 weeks of moving in, we find that there's a planning permission for such a large development right next to our house.
It feels as though it's followed us so quickly, and not just to the village, but right opposite our front door, basically.
And Kingsnorth's been swallowed up, and if we don't take a stand, Aldington will be the next one to be swallowed up.
I've seen development come on stream very, very quickly. The village has changed already since I've been back and known it. And it wasn't exactly what I'd planned when I came to retire in this lovely, idyllic Kent village, suddenly to be surrounded by all these new developments. As good as they are, and as good as they might look, it's closing in, and the space that I was hoping to enjoy is being reduced terrifically.
Causes stress. You only got to see, the posts on Facebook. People get very stressed about, the building that's going on in the village, the fact they can't park outside their house, the fact that there are, lorries going down narrow lanes. It is a stressful thing.
Development is necessary. It absolutely is.
It needs to be managed.
But it needs to be managed in a better way. The pace and scale, I think, is the most important. And brownfield over greenfield, and just Aldington in particular, to have had that rate of growth in over 16 years, 68%, is staggering. It needs a break to be able to retain its village status in rural life.
It's clear to see that local residents are very unhappy about the continual development of the village, which has been going on since 2001 with no end in sight. For more information, visit Facebook and search Rural Means Rural.